The first and foremost thing that we wanted to discuss with you, and the reason why we made this video altogether, is because we are seeing a beauty pivot. Luxury brands are redefining their focus, and a lot of major players, for example, Kering and Richemont, are redefining their business strategies, specifically with respect to the beauty sector, and they are increasingly internalizing their beauty operations. We have also seen the sector's growth, resilience, and high margins have attracted a lot of investment from a lot of major players. And we have seen players like Kering with its acquisition of Creed in October. LVMH already has a very unique position because of its sub-brand of Sephora and its domination in the beauty industry. We have players like Puig, which acquired Byredo in 2022 and acquired a major stake in Dr. Barbara Sturm. This leads us to private equity in beauty. Wherever you see strong growth, you will see private equity also. We discussed LVMH has a very unique position because it owns Sephora. LVMH also has a very unique position because it owns L Catterton, which is a private equity firm backed by LVMH. It has already made a lot of investment in the beauty sector, for example, in the Honest Company, in LMS, in the Chinese beauty company of Marubi. L Catterton has shown a very consistent commitment to the beauty segment within the luxury industry, and what it did recently was that it launched an Elevate Beauty Fund, which specifically targets early stage companies in the beauty sector, and it favors deals ranging from 2 million to 15 million. This brings us to IPOs. Puig went for an IPO this year, and it went public in a record-breaking European IPO. To give you a little bit of background, Puig operates in 32 countries, it owns 17 brands, and it has over 4.3 billion euros in net revenues last year, primarily from either its fully or majority owned brands. Now, Puig's IPO became the largest in Europe in 2024 and the most substantial in Spain since 2015, and it raised a monumental 2.6 billion euros for the founding family. To give you a context, now this raising of 2.6 billion euros gave Puig a valuation of an impressive 13.9 billion euros. So from luxury beauty, let's move on to prestige beauty and mass beauty sectors. What we have seen is that prestige beauty is soaring as mass beauty market is stagnating in the first half of 2024.